Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this discussion I want us to look at this interesting question, which is say determine the value of a and b if what you have here on the left is the same as what you have there on the right. So let's find a and b given this equation. Alright, so let's look at the solution, which is in our solution I'm going to solve for the left hand side. So we're going to solve the left hand side. Then the result that we're going to get for the left hand side, it will be compared to what is on the right. Then again, taking an observation with what is on the left, we can conclude that this is the same as it's the same as us having it in the form a plus b, which is raised to the power n, and this is a binomial, which is solved by simply saying. So for us to solve this binomial, what you have to do is you're going to take the sum of r values from 0 going up to n of a combination of n and r multiplied by the value of a, which is just the power n minus r, then b to the power r, like that. Now this that you have on the left is not algebraic, but since we're solving for a and b, we're going to just make an improvisation. Alright, so now let's identify our a. Our a is equals to 1. Our b is equal to the root of 2. And our n, which is a power, is nothing but 5. Okay, now from this binomial theorem that we have, let's see how we can expand the left hand side. So we're going to say n choose r, of which in this case we start with n, which is 5, then choose 0, since we add from 0 until we reach n, which is 5. Then multiply with a, which is 1, then to the power 5 minus 0, which is n minus r, which is just a 5 there. Then multiply by b, which is root 2, the power r, which is 0. Then you add with 5 choose 1. Then you multiply with a, which is 1, the power 5 minus 1, which is a 4. Then b, which is the root of 2. This one is just the power of 1. Then you add with 5 choose 2. Then multiply by a, which is 1, to the power 5 minus 2, which is 3. Okay, now because of space, I'm going to write this down. So we say it will be 5 choose 2 to multiply with a, which is 1, to the power 5 minus 2, which is 3. Then root of 2 to the power 2. Then we say plus. Now this will be 5 choose 3. You have 1, which is 8 to the power 5 minus 3, which is 2. Then times the square root of 2 raised to the power of 3. Then you add with 5 choose 4 now, where you have a, which is 1 to the power 5 minus 4, which is 1. Then we multiply with square root of 2 to the power 4. Then we have plus 5 choose 5. Then we have 1 to the power 5 minus 1, which is 0. Then times the square root of 2 raised to the power of 5. So the next step that we need to take is simplifying this. Now 5 choose 0, we know this is 1. Then we multiply with 1 to the power 5, which is 1. Then the root of 2 to the power 0 is just 1 there. Then plus 5 choose 1 is 5. 5 choose 1 is 5. To multiply with 1 to the power 4, which is 1. Then this one is the square root of 2. Then you have plus. The other one is 5 choose 2, which is a 10. So 5 choose 2 gives us 10. Then times 1. Now here this is root 2 squared. So we multiply root 2 twice. Then what happened? The roots will cancel. You're just going to get a 2 as your answer. Okay, then we add. We got the next one, which is 5 choose 3. So 5 choose 3 is also 10. Then multiply with 1 squared. Then this is the root of 2 to the power 3. So we multiply it 3 times with itself. So the first 2 will cancel the roots. So we're just going to get a 2. Then to multiply the square root of 2. So this is what we're going to get, a 2 multiplied by the square root of 2. Then you add. We got the next one. So I'm going to wrap this part here. That's just rough working. Then I have 5 choose 4. This is 5. 5 choose 4 is 5. then multiply by 1. Then we have now the square root of 2 to the power 4, which is going to multiply with itself repeatedly 4 times. Now the first two roots will cancel out, giving us a 2. And also the last two roots will also cancel out, we're going to get a 2. So this will give us a 4. Alright, then this is done. We'll go to the next one. Now 5 choose 5 is 1. 5 choose 5 is 1. Multiply by 1 to the power 0, which is 1. Then now we have the root of 2 to the power 5. So we multiply with itself 5 times repeatedly. Okay, so this will be the first 2 will cancel out the root, so we're going to get a 2. Then the second also the same. We're going to get a 2, then square root of 2. So when you multiply 2 and 2, get a 4 square root of 2. Like that. Okay, now let's simplify this again. Now the first part of this expansion is 1 times 1 times 1, just a 1, plus this is 5 times 1 times root of 2, which is giving us 5 square root of 2. Then the next one is 10 times 1 times 2, which is giving us a 20. Then you add with the next part, which is 10 times 1 times 2. This will give us a 20, then square root of 2. Then you say plus 5 times 1 times 4 will get a 20. So this will give us 20. Then you add with 1 times 1 times 4, so you get 4 square root of 2. So this gives us nothing but 4 square root of 2, the last part. Now in this same expression we have like terms. So one is like term as 20 and also another 20. So you say 1 plus 20 gives us 41. Then plus, now this square root of 5 root 2 is just like term as 20 root 2 and 4 root 2. So you are just going to we're going just to add the coefficients of the square root of 2. So this will give us nothing but after doing everything, we're going to get a 29 square root of 2. Now this is the result that we will obtain on the left hand side. Now since this is what we got after solving the left hand side, now we're going to compare this with what we have in the question for the right hand side. So we write the left hand side, then you get to the right hand side, which is a plus b square root of 2. Now to solve, what we're going to do is we're going to equate the corresponding values. So I mean that the first part of the left hand side we equate to the first part of the right hand side. Same applies with the second for the left to the second for the right hand side. So here we have the first part is 41 for the left, then on the right is a, so it will be a equals to 41, and b in this case will be, since we have root 2 root, so our b will be 29. So this is the solution.